I'd like to tell you a story. I'll try to make it short. When I was 19 years old, my best friend and the person who I looked up to the most in this world went to prison. And a lot of our family and friends were very conflicted about their position, whether they wanted to blame him or the system. And I spent 3.5 years visiting him, writing him letters, sitting across the table from him while I watched him transform into somebody who was afraid. If there's anything that is constant in this country, it is the deafening silence of the people who are incarcerated. I want to hear them. I want to read them. I want to meet them. I want to know what they know. I want to understand, because we are burning our library by incarcerating. We are killing our own bodies and our own knowledge by incarcerating. I don't want to hear you ask me what about a murderer or what about a rapist. I'll talk to you about what I did with my rapist. Prisons are violent. And if we care about violence, and if we care about using violence only against the oppressors, then there are only a few tools we have. And God damn it, turning the tide is one of the best, biggest, and most important that I've ever known about. Yeah. So let's do it. And let's get everyone else to do it so that they can live too. Please. All power to the people.
All power to the people.
Y'all gotta get louder than that. All power to the people.
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 See, now my sister here, she just broke down some real stuff, right? But see, everybody here knows the situation about prison. Everybody here knows how this system has been capitalizing and oppressing our people and throwing us away in jail. Now, everybody here, whether we know this fact or not, has somebody that is a relative, a friend, or a family member locked up in jail as we speak right now, being tortured, being brutalized, being half murdered, right? But the thing is, who's really looking out for these brothers that's locked up in jail? Who's really looking out for these sisters that's locked up in jail that's not getting any real type of support from their family, not getting no type of understanding, that's completely isolated? Everybody know prison is isolation. Everybody know that prison is a way that the big businessman capitalizes on the small people. We the small people. Our people that's locked up are the small people. But yeah, Michael Novick and the Turning the Tide has been giving these small people the big voice to actually reach out to people that's out here tonight and other people all around the world to let them know what's going on, right? So Turning the Tide has been going on for 25 years. 25 years. That's a hell of a long time. That's older than me. Michael Novick has been pushing the struggle for 25 years by himself. And that's time for the people to actually step up and take their time to consider the fact that your brother, your sister, your mother, and your father are locked up in that same position. It's not because they went to jail because they did something. It's because they are actually being exploited. Half of the people that's locked up are General Ben quoted in this book called The New Jim Crow by Michelle Alexander. She breaks down that half of the population that is locked up in prison today is in there for nonviolent crimes. So if that means that our people is in there for nonviolent crimes, that means that these people are in there because they were trying to survive in a society where it doesn't allow oppressed black, brown, Asian, or any color of people to actually live in a proper society that bases itself off of us. Now, what we have to do, we have to stop looking at it from the sideline. We got to get involved actively, because Michael Novick can't be the only one that's out here producing this Turning the Tide. Black writers can't be the only ones out here in the streets with other isolated few people sprinkling around in the neighborhood to get the struggle actually pushed to a higher level. Now, what this new issue of Turning the Tide has been doing, it's been pushing hard, hella hard, the struggles of the brothers and sisters locked up in jail. This is the only newspaper that gives a voice to these people that is never heard under any other circumstances. So if we gonna sit here and just come for a party, that's cool. Then y'all need to go now, because that's not what we want y'all here for. Yeah. We want y'all here for to support these brothers, to support Turning the Tide, and support the movement overall, because we ain't gonna get nowhere. We can't sit here pushing picket signs thinking that that's gonna make the revolution. We can't sit here thinking that just pushing the paper and writing an article about it is gonna make these brothers free. We have to really push at it. We have to do something about it. And if your hands ain't a part of turning the tide, actually turning to a new tide, then obviously that tide is dead. Y'all need to go to another ocean, because y'all ain't on no revolutionary floating the boat or nothing. So what we need y'all here to do today, Charlotte already said it once, y'all need to go in y'all pockets, reach deep down inside and pull out, even if it's some pocket lint with a couple pennies, throw that at Turning the Tide, throw that at the movement, because it's going to take a whole lot more to get these people free. My people has been locked up in jail. Half of my family was existing in prison industrial complex. Black Riders Liberation Party was started within the prison industrial complex. They then grew and created so many revolutionary people that's contributed tremendously to this movement, but yet everybody acting like that's not the truth. What about George Jackson, who was a field marshal of the original Black Panther Party, who was assassinated in San Quentin in 1971? What about Bunchy Carter, who was actually the leader of the LA chapter, deputy field marshal, who was assassinated at UCLA in 1968. All of these different people have come from the prison industrial complex that grew under that revolutionary banner. So what, we just gonna silence them people all together? So y'all gonna support today? Y'all just gonna sit here, chill, and drink? Y'all gonna support? Or are y'all gonna go home and just say that was a good party? Or are y'all gonna get your hands dirty with this movement? Y'all gonna get your hands dirty pushing them newspapers, because the ink on them get your hands real dirty. Best believe, speaking from personal experience. So are y'all gonna get out there, or y'all just gonna sit here, drink, chill, and eat, think that it's just fun and it's just a party? Because it's not only just 25 years of Turning the Tide going, that means it's 25 more years that need to be pushed towards this struggle with not just Michael Novick, not just Black Riders, not just ISC. Everybody in this movement needs a push. So I'm going to ask y'all again, and this time I want to hear an answer. Who going to support?
Us.
Who is going to support?
Us.
Y'all got family in the prison industrial complex? Y'all need to act like it. Y'all going to leave y'all brothers out there to die? Y'all going to let the capitalists just come and drain us dry? We going to die? Y'all going to let us die, right? Because y'all not speaking up loud enough. Are y'all going to support Turning the Tide or what?
Yeah.
So y'all gonna dig in your pockets and pull out whatever y'all can to throw in that green bag so we can make more newspapers to get these brothers free. What we gonna do?
Support.
I can't hear y'all. What we gonna do? Somebody give us some money. The brother said it. Now that gonna go around one more time. See, that's one person. That's two people. That's three. Come on now. It's about 50 people in this room I see right now. You mean to tell me all y'all broke? Y'all came to a fundraiser with no money? That must have been an isolated, strategized maneuver. Because obviously y'all just came for a party, and that's not what this is here for. So I'm going to say this one more time. We need support. We need Michael Novick to get help from the movement. We need these brothers to get free. And if y'all ain't going to do it, ain't nobody else going to do it. Because how we going to expect the people off the street to support when they don't even know? Turning the Tide is educating them. Y'all supposed to be the ones that know. If y'all know, y'all going to support. I see a whole lot more people actually taking the involvement into it. And I see this progressing. So I'm going to keep watching as the night go on. I'm going to be stalking, so be watching. All power to the people.
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 All right, man. You know, give it up to the women that came up and represented the truth, the heart, and the love. Because every dollar counts, every heart counts. Every thought counts, every word counts, And that's why we're going to get into some words right now, some rap